Yo, what's up, weirdos? All right, so we talked a little bit. I touched on this morning on a video about the value of TVL in an ecosystem. We're going to get into that a little bit in regards to ZBEC, okay? But first, really quick, Bitcoin. Now, I told you guys over the last couple of days we probably were going to see multiple corrections for Bitcoin throughout the month of October, at least a couple, right? Um, and it's been running wild for like 2 weeks, right? Bitcoin mania has been running wild, brother. Okay, so it needed to have a little bit of a correction followed by probably a consolidation until next week. So a good healthy 4 or 5 day consolidation, even a 3 day consolidation for Bitcoin is healthy. It's needed because we have to build support levels so that we don't fall all the way back down again to $109,000, right? So in saying that, healthy consolidation where we are, blah, blah, blah. Now, here's the thing. Just because Bitcoin is going to be consolidating most likely till next week sometime, probably middle of next week, that doesn't mean that altcoins are going to be stagnant, right? That is the kind of time where altcoins start to shine, right? Because of Bitcoin's violent price action over the last 2 weeks, you're most likely going to see altcoins continue to melt their way upwards as Bitcoin consolidates, right? Yes, altcoins are a little bit touch red today because Bitcoin is correcting back down right now. I think it's like 121,400 or something like that. But so altcoins are correcting as well. But once Bitcoin finds its support level, which I think it probably pretty much found somewhere between 120, 121K, is there a possibility of it corrects down to 117? Yes, it's possible. I don't think it's going to happen, though. I think it'd be healthy to consolidate around 120, 121,000. That being said, altcoins will continue working their way up as a result, right? They're not just going to be stagnant. So Bitcoin has its consolidation range. Altcoins are going to keep melting upwards to catch up to Bitcoin's recent price action. So that's going to be exciting. So while Bitcoin will be boring, altcoins shouldn't be. Really, they shouldn't be that boring. So you've got that to look forward to. And then Bitcoin likely continue its next leg up, working towards that $140,000 level. It's not going to happen. It's going to slow down a little bit. It's not going to happen all at once. But I think by the end of this month, we got about 3 weeks left. What is it, the 7th today? Got about 3 weeks left of this month for Bitcoin to reach its target, right, of 140 to $142,000. So, and altcoins will continue, like I said, working their way up. And then from there, probably by the end of November, Bitcoin probably work its way somewhere around, like I said, the top for me, 150 to 180, maybe $200,000 for Bitcoin in this cycle. So probably by the time we hit middle of December, we'll see that. And then altcoins, likely altcoin season will continue and run into maybe February of next year, right? Which would keep the 4-year cycle intact because the 4-year cycle is based on Bitcoin, not on the altcoin. So Bitcoin tops by the end of this year, 4-year cycle still intact. That being said, TVL, ZBEC, right? So we touched on this morning, their super app coming out, and they're going to be introducing a more aggressive form of staking in the ZBEC ecosystem. And while staking is extremely valuable for APY, for yield, right? You're like, yeah, I get, extra income, passive income from staking my ZBEC, which you can get now. But if they can build up a massive TVL, now if you don't know what TVL is, guys, we're going to go really basic for a lot of the new people, right? Because everyone needs to get on the same page here. TVL stands for total value locked, right? Which is the amount of tokens for any given project staked and locked up, taken out of circulation, right? They're staked inside the ecosystem. usually on a DeFi protocol or a super app or something like that, which helps power the network, okay? Now, that being said, the higher the TVL means the more tokens, more of the supply is being taken out of circulation. It's being locked up. And when more tokens are taken out of circulation, obviously there's less tokens in circulation then, and that increases the value of the remaining tokens. So for an example, I've often used Cardano as an example. So in the last cycle, the 2021 cycle, Cardano reached about an 83, I believe it was, about an 83% TVL, again, total value locked. So about 83% of the circulating supply of Cardano was, I say Cardano, it's Cardano, guys, but Jim Cramer, inside joke, he called it Cardano on national television, so I call it Cardano. But we're talking about ADA, okay? So it reached about an 8, which is 83% of the circulating supply was locked up inside DeFi protocols, right? Inside the Cardano ecosystem, which is massive, right? And as a result of that, Cardano went from like 3 cents to about $2 and $2.85 or something like that, $2.89, something along those lines, right? So you can see the price appreciation of an asset when you can achieve a high level of TVL, right? So the fact that we're talking about building up a solid TVL inside the ZBEC ecosystem really does give confidence to me about the value of ZBEC going even higher than I had originally anticipated. If they can achieve 40, 50, 60, 70, 80% TVL, man, that's going to be massive for the price appreciation, and I know it sounds like a stretch, guys, but like I said, we saw it happen with XRP in terms of price appreciation. It went from a fraction of a cent to like $1 or something like that. We saw Cardano go from 3 cents to almost $3, right? So this isn't some moon boy unrealistic kind of prediction. This has happened plenty of times in the past to other projects, okay? So for me personally, guys, I'm very, very excited, very bullish for this aspect on ZBEC for sure. I was already mega bullish on it, but this makes me ultra mega bullish, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, guys, listen, I got some appointments to take care of today, so there will not be a live stream at 1. This is coming out after 1, so I don't even know why I said that. You'll realize that there wasn't a live stream at 1 because this is coming out after 1. Anyway, so join us over in our trading group, guys, where even on red days like today, we are dropping trades, we're shorting the market, we're making that passive income so that we can fill up our long-term utility bags with money that we're making. Or if you just want to have extra powder to pay bills or whatever the case might be, guys, join our trading group today. And if you're sitting there right now, you say, well, Rob, I don't know how to trade, so that doesn't help me. Well, listen, all of our training courses are free to you as a Patreon member. So join today, check out all of our training courses. And on top of that, we also help you use demo mode over on one of our partners, BTCC, where you can learn and practice how to trade with all of our calls, right? And it doesn't cost you anything. Right? You're using monopoly money, so you're not at risk of being liquidated or anything like that or losing any money. So why not jump aboard and learn how to trade from professionals and not have to put your own money at risk to do it, right? It's the best of both worlds. Gain experience. It costs you nothing. So join today, guys. Join me and thousands of other members today in our trading group. You can also book one-on-one coaching calls. If you're new to crypto, you need guidance, you need mentorship. You can book your one-on-one coaching calls as well. Check that out. Again, guys, the link is down below for all of your educational content. Again, all of our training courses are free to Patreon members. Why not take advantage of it, right? And to be a Patreon member, it's less than the price of a cup of coffee. So check it out, guys. The link is down below. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.